Oh yeah, and a very good morning, collective. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody's doing well. This morning we are going to be doing a love reading. As we always do, we're going to check into the energies to see what exactly is happening here for the collective. So let's get going. Welcome to the YouTube family. I will be adding a timestamp to show where the reading begins. Without any further ado, I'm going to wait for some of the tribe members to come in. Alright, a very good morning to Nox. Thokoza Mdomdala. Thokoza Ndlondla, Thokoza to Non Sefi, Thokoza to Batsi, Thokoza to the best, Thokoza to Kawela. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are always absolutely amazing. Our Dibadzis. Thokoza Ndlondlo. All right, just getting ready here in the background. I will be coming in just now. All right. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. It is quite a chilly morning. If you are in Gauteng, lovely Joburg. Good morning to Buhle Silepe. All right, let's get some incense going and then we can start with our reading. Then we can start with our reading. All right. Just a second. Gogo keep my sweet. Gogo keep my sweet. This is Obona. A very good morning to Busha Bezul. Good morning to Moira. Thokoza Nwandabadala. Thokoza to Karabo. Thokoza to Hope. Hope, I'm not doing any questions, my angel. I am doing a collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Okay, just sorting out your incense. Once your incense is on, should be on in a second. There we go. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Hope everybody's well. Good morning there to Corinne. Morning to Palisa. Morning to Pomla. Thokoza Moira, absolutely. No, definitely those good news are coming. Breakthroughs are definitely making their way through to you during the Spirit here collective. Sisasayina nje manje. Nisaseva ama notice, phela nikwazi nje niphume nje. Some of you are still serving notices. But things are looking good. Thokoza lethi mamqwathi. Hey, why not bafuna the shuffle? No, I'm going to look at the Mystic Oracle here. I'm feeling like finding out what exactly is left here for this past person because the energy is still present. Thokoza to Libu. Thank you so much. Batsi Emakosini to Dimple Face. All right. Oh. Let us see here. What does the collective need to know here for the highest and greatest good? Samazi go past person. Ihlezi nje anamandla. Thokoza to MJ. Thokoza to Ho. First card out. Healthy choices. Oh, I got this energy quite strongly here for the collective. Yeah, definitely you guys on this energetic confluence of changing habits here and choosing healthier choices. It would seem here ukuthi le milayezo besimane siyikhuluma singabuthokoza to maps. Imilayezo le besimane siyikhuluma and all these other collective readings ukuthi, you know, there's a concern towards how much you're drinking, maybe smoking, all your vices actually needed to be reviewed. I see the collective doing that during this period. Beautiful energy. You're making different dietary changes as well. Some of you have also been struggling with your diet. I remember speaking on it on the live, but you guys don't have an appetite. Yes, Spirit is pushing you towards changing your diet here and how you fuel your body moving forward here. There's a lot of need for you to increase how much water you're taking in, the fruit intake, and a huge reduction here that needs to happen within processed foods here, fast food. Tagoza there to Wambi Gugi. Tagoza Mdomdal. I think that's Kenyan. Gugi. I've got a friend. His surname is Gugi as well. Maybe you guys are related. He lives in America though. Please let me know. Yes, Wambwe. Yes. Emakosi. Netusipesi. Tagoza Tulusi. Green tea vibes indeed, Moira. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Okay. Beautiful energy, and you guys are working tirelessly here in cutting ties with people, places, and things that no longer serve you here for the highest good. I had to be sick to get the message. It was getting bad. Injalo dimple face. It was definitely taking a hold now. It was physically manifesting. Now it was showing physical manifestations in your health. So I do feel here, like I said, I saw some people being admitted in hospital. I saw some people having, serious wake-up calls. So those are there to Nebs. Wambui. I'm just doing a collective reading at the moment, my angel. I won't be able to answer any personal questions. I do offer personal readings, so if you'd like to have a personal reading, but maybe have a shot, I may be able to answer the question, but if it requires me to be too in detail, I'll let you know, my angels. Morning to Kwabe. Morning to Anapat. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Anna. Welcome to the live. So what I do see here for the collective here, for everybody's just joined me, welcome to the live. I am doing a collective reading here for all 12 zodiac signs, looking into what is currently happening here. Hey, Bantu Bezulu. I see here in the recent past year with the healthy choices here that the collective is moving towards healthy choices after some of you have received quite a bit of a shock. Yeah, I can see that, dimple face. Some of you needed to be diagnosed, some of you needed to be hospitalized, some of you were experiencing physical signs and symptoms or physical manifestations of the choices that you were making that were not for your highest and greatest good. Some of you are still battling some of those choices that you made, and as a result of these poor choices that you made here, now Spirit is forcing you to focus on these healthier choices here. So, Togoza there to Spokilo, hopefully I said that right. It's an imperative time here for the collective to focus on the diet here. Increase your water intake, increase your fruit intake, reduce your processed food intake. There is a lot of people who are suffering from appetite loss here. It may also be option fatigued. It's not even a loss of appetite. It's option fatigue. It's almost like you've had everything. You've ordered everything on Uber Eats. You've ordered everything on Mr. D. You've eaten at every restaurant that you can possibly think of. And you've got that option fatigue here for some of you on the high end. For some of you here, it's an aspect here of could have been excessive drinking. That's coming up quite a lot here. All right, excessive drinking is coming here quite a lot. And Spirit is saying here you need to moderate that intake of alcohol, smoking, other heavier drugs as well are coming up here as well. And Spirit is saying you know what to do here. So definitely you will feel this energetic tug, this feeling or this clear energy saying to you, move away from this and move on to healthier choices. A very good morning there to Virgo, morning to Mahlobo. Further to that, I do see here the collective here cutting ties here between people, places, and things and moving on. Definitely it is that season. Remember this weekend you guys felt very, very, very emotional. Some of you almost made mistakes and went back to your past person. Some of you may have. But that energy there was more of this conclusion here of all these karmic contracts that you were in and moving into the new life here. Togoza there to Angela Han, Togoza to Busisi. Because at this present moment in time, all of those cycles here have done, you've received what you've needed to receive, be it a lesson, be it the season, be it the reason that the person was there in your life for, and there's definitely progression coming here into energetic confluence. Once again, whatever you guys are working on, that you're keeping to yourselves, that you're hiding from society, that I can see in the cards, Spirit is then saying it's definitely coming towards you here, collective. All right, I see a lot of you have been worried about this. You guys want to maybe also do Baibizan. You're a bit anxious. I'm seeing a lot of anxious energy here. Togoza parts. Hey, it's time now for healthy changes here. You know, absolutely green tea must be there. Water must be there. Fruits must be there. As also being happier as well. All right, so you need to go out there, speak to people some more. All right, love yourself and love life. Togoza mahlobo. Yes. Right. So the more you guys keep doing your cord cutting ceremonies, the more you continue aligning to the path, the more you continue to create distance between these past people, places, and things, the more you're stimulating the new energetic confidence to come into your life. All right. Togoza mahlobos, and that is a good thing. You have to absolutely good. Togoza to Catherine, you absolutely have to keep these plans sacred and close to your chest. Absolutely. All right. One thing that you are not seeing coming, I'm hearing within the next 24 to 48 hours, there's a past person that you're not speaking to, that you haven't heard of. Maybe you may have cut off abruptly. This person wants to come back. They want to know why you cut them off. They still love you. They're still thinking of you, and they want to come back to you. For some of you, there could be an energy here that you dealt with where you felt very uncomfortable, or your intuition felt there was a dark energy around this person's aura here that's coming back to you at this present moment in time. Also within the next 24 to 48 hours, I know for a fact you don't want to deal with this energy here. I see here you've created a lot of boundaries here. There's an energy here of feeling very used by this particular person. This is somebody here that could have possibly tried to take advantage of you, but this is somebody here who had negative energetic confluence or intentions towards you here. This is an energy here that you thought you have dealt with and you're not going to see it anymore. This person has actually been stalking you. They have been trying to throw evil eye at you. Of course, they've been busy with you. All right, but we're going to clarify why this person is coming out here. So this is very interesting. First card is about you and your personal life. This is your spiritual walk. This is this past person here, and here's this. Hey, umsangano lo. That's all I can call them, umsangano. And look at that, at the bottom of the deck as I say that. They're definitely watching, stalking, looking, and they've got a perception of you here. Interesting. Let's tap into the tarot here. Let's tap into the tarot. I'm going to go into the shuffle deck because I don't understand why this person is still here in your energy here. I want to clarify this girl with the snake. So those are the two Noria. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the followers and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Eish. Yeah, umsangano ngempela, guys. Umsangano ngempela. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you what I see esoterically, and then I'm going to read the cards too. I see an old spirit here that has been karmically tied to you and your lineage to some degree. There's almost like it looks like a gentleman's agreement, but a foiled gentleman's agreement. There's a spirit here that's aggrieved and has agreements possibly with your spirit team. Yeah, they feel left out here. There's something here almost of the sense of there was something that was agreed upon in the ethers years ago. It's got nothing to do with you, but unfortunately you're intertwined with it now. I see a male spirit a very elderly male spirit coming in as the magician. Remember this author Edward Waite? This is actually the magician. Tawoza the to Tabi so. This is actually the magician here with the charmed girl here with the snake. So I'm also hearing the roles can be reversed. You could be dealing with a divine masculine that is led by a divine feminine, old soul or ancient spirit. So if it is a male that if it's a male you're dealing with, they are being led by a female elderly spirit. If you're dealing with a female, they are being led by a elderly male spirit here in the background. There's very confusing energy when this energy comes towards you here, because they are not utilizing the normal tools. It's a very spiritual experience here. This is what I'm being told here. Koko, this is not something that is happening in the 3D. This is somebody here that is attacking you in the 5D. Makusi, you need to Beverly Q. Okay, so it means that lento legade yaqalwa. It's not. It's. You may be asking, Gogo, was this a chance attack? Was this somebody who just happened to bump into me ngelinye ilanga langethuba, or this was supposed to happen? This is somebody here. This. There's more than one. I'm hearing this team. This energy here. This team. You were exposed to one, but there's a team here. Hey guys, why am I so deep? Palisa, I think I felt your energy, Mangubuzaleo question. 5D and 3D. 5D means that it's the spirit world, understand Rosamebo. 3D is here where we are, things happening tangibly, things that you can see and relate with, touch, feel, and experience. Yabo. 5D, you need to perceive, discern, and perceive. You cannot see sometimes. Kupuga koko. Wagugi, I didn't see your question, my angel. I'm not sure if your question has come up, or maybe you're listening, but I'm going to keep an eye out. As I say that, Wuti, this isn't the magician. Here comes the magician. You are the magician. I'm going to come back to this. Let me start interpreting this first. Look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. Absolutely, Spokilo. Look at the contrast. As I say that, this is usually the magician, this author, Edward Waite. Here you are in the 3D. Yeah, you guys may be also tarot readers. I may be speaking to a lot of tarot readers here today. Or people who are walking their path. I'm seeing seers, I'm seeing mediums, I'm seeing people that definitely are able to divine here that are in this life today. But I'm feeling that this message is directed to tarot readers today. So this message is really for the tarot readers here. Because if you may have felt, Wuti, hey, Gok, I'm not sure, should I be doing this? Am I on the right track? I feel XYZ. What is happening? It's almost like, as I say that, your spirit is saying you may be engulfed by confusion during this period. You may be engulfed by stagnancy. You may feel powerless. Yeah, this is a feeling of powerlessness. Yeah, you don't even know what to do here, Mdomdal. They're healing your inner child. Look at that. The High Priestess. Okay. Well, this is a totally different reading, but this is something that you need to know. The High Priestess being here with the Magician, all of this Umsebenzi is to try to heal your inner child as well. Okay, we're going to try to connect those pieces and these dots accordingly. Uyabaleka manje ke lo. This energy is running away the more I look into it. It's almost like not wanting me to see into it. What was its purpose here? It's really a secret love story is what I'm hearing. It's really a secret love story. Ngeke sisadlulela ke lapho ke because manje I'm being told ukuthi sewubheka izinto zabantu abadala ke ngempela ke manje. But at the base of all of these attacks, at the base of all of this interest in you, was this love story here that was never spoken of. This is usually the Four of Swords. I see the Four of Cups. This is somebody who is not interested in love, or was interested in love and didn't receive the love, or saw love black and white and didn't receive that black and white love. This is somebody here could be aggrieved because of a particular connection in your lineage here was maybe promised them love and didn't receive love in return, and this is why they're here. Doesn't explain why they're coming to you though. Spirit wants you to know, you now know the truth. Whatever that truth looks like to you, you now know the truth. And some of you are muttering, Gogo, is this the one with the destiny swap? Yes, this is the destiny swap attack. And in the event where you felt, Guti, maybe that attack to work, Spirit wants you to know, Guti, your gifts are coming back. With this Ace of Swords, you're going to start dreaming again. You're going to get clarity on the situation. And, I'm getting clarity now. Some of you, the attack did work. Unfortunately, it did work. However, there's good news because whatever they took, it was supposed to be like that. So that you can be rebirthed. So here's Spirit once again saying, here's the Ace of Swords. Mamela mdane tonga. Nazi zinto lahlekelwe zona. Nazi ngiyazibuyisa. Remember this person here. This is what they came for. This makes sense. This is what they came for. They came for your money, your love, your ability to move and think. And they left you here almost like a Bible. Oh, crazy. Thokoza phansi emakhosini tututu. Yeah, no, for some of them this attack worked. They cleared house, hey? They took everything. Absolutely, Mokomane, Eliza Don Mokomane. But Spirit is saying here, Mamela ke mntu omdala, okuthathiwe naku siyakubuyisa. And brand new everything. Bebathi bayakubulala kanti bakuphakamisa. Spirit is rebirthing you, re-gifting you with your gifts. Oh, you're going to have clarity. And Spirit is saying here, when it's time to be on the offensive, please don't hold your spirit team back. Because for some of you, you're praying for breakthroughs, you're praying for things to be to come right. But when your spirit team tries to intervene, you're the very first person to then say, oh no, oh no. So your spirit team and the universe is saying here, when things start to happen, heads are going to roll in front of you. There's a very strong channeled message, but some of you are already seeing your enemies suffer in front of you, but you're not aware that those are your enemies. You think they could be your friends. Hi man Koko, kwenzakalani? Hey, yeah, no, hectic energy here. This is somebody here that, the attack here, this is somebody here that's trying to, this person does not belong where they're trying to be. And they know they don't belong where they try to be. They've been banished, they know what they've placed upon them. They know they don't belong there. They can sneak in for a day or two, but they'll be found out and they'll be kicked out again. And as such, this is why they're holding this sword here. They came to steal something they don't know what, and it's bleeding them. Look at the hands bleeding there. Yeah, some of the attacks were successful, but it's left them in a far worse off position than what they intended it or intended themselves to be in. I'm hearing Beba Papa, because these people are equally gifted. Look at that. They've got their gifts, but they don't want to use their gifts for whatever reason. And they thought, no, your gift is higher than what they are. They thought that your gift has got more flowers, more growth, more opportunity, more reach, and this is why they attacked you. But they didn't know who they were attacking. They had no idea who they were dealing with, collective. And these are your guides. Your guides baphulile, they're like, abazi ukuthi bebayenzani. They really don't know what they were doing. Thokoza Spesihle. Thokoza Angela Han. So yes, especially about dreams, Angela Han. If you had a dream where you are defeating an enemy, somebody who's trying to rob you or something, and you defeat someone you don't know, you're actually defeating the spirit. Your spirit team was confirming that day, Uti, yes, it's now done. This person has no effect on you anymore. So I know you guys have had that dream, most of you. Absolutely, Mamgwan. The more you have it, it's new enemies, not the same person. It's new enemies that are coming in. Okay, and you're defeating them. And for some of you, you may have 3 of these dreams, maximum of 4. I see 4 clear enemies here, and you and your spirit team are doing a bloody good job of stopping all of this from happening. Nimile Shem. Nimile, you, even yourself, collective, you may not even be aware what you're doing, but what you're doing is working. And I'm hearing here you may have been acting out of character, you may have been stressed heavily lately, you may have been feeling very exhausted, very drained, sleeping a lot, wanting to be alone, detaching from the world, all of that isolation stuff, right? But it was a little bit more amplified for you. It's because your spirit is working. You may feel tired all the time. Your spirit is working. Your spirit is working. Spiritual headaches. I'll have to look into that, heals. Abashonix, multi headaches, batulile stand. Batulile. Absolutely, Palisa. Absolutely. Morning Raven. Okay. Yeah, stomach issues. Dolda Queen, beautiful. Big stomach issues. If you've been having stomach issues, especially if your fecal matter has turned a different color, regardless of what you've been doing, If you've seen your fecal matter in a different color, it's also confirmation that even the internal attacks have come out now. Yeah, I know it's not something nice to look at, but yeah. I'm talking to someone here. Your urine needs to be clear, collective. Some of you, I'm looking at your urine, and your urine is still very cloudy, very offensive in odor, very dark, amber, very concentrated. You need to drink more water. All right, injalo hausa. I'm speaking to someone here. So it's all to do with all of this energetic confluence, and I'm hearing istabon injalo. And as it's a very clever energy, I must say, a very clever energy. It can cloak itself as good when it's here to destroy. And that's the devil at its best. Cloaked with good, here to destroy. But your intuition is always on point. Your intuition is always on point. No matter how much they can try to cloak this, you can see through the BS. Excuse my French. Tawoza tutati. Hey. Oh, told the queen. We're getting there, Stand-o-sam. Right now, your spirit guides are saying you're doing exactly what you should be doing. You're going to have to focus on your cleansings and listen to all of your intuitive downloads that you're getting. I'm hearing a lot of you have been feeling the call to go to a water body and you have not done that. Why? And they're quite upset at that question. You've been feeling the call or the urge to go to a water body, but you have not done that. Why? Rivers, waterfalls, even standing in the rain. Hayi, awusoze mamqwatha, awusoze awucingi. Scared doesn't count, guys. Scared doesn't count. Thokoza tati. And they're saying here they're going to be very specific as to where you need to go. Thokoza to land. Thokoza to heels. Hey, you guys need to go there. Good morning, Miss K. Hey, I wanna that. Okay. But they just want you to know. The topic, but they just wanted you to know everything is under control. Don't be alarmed. Don't be panicked about this particular situation. Don't worry about this in day ningi. But listen to what you can still hear. Listen to what you can still hear. All right. Whew. Yeah. My wrist is sore. They were not happy with me telling you that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We all don't like things. Things happen anyway. So yeah, this spirit is quite active in your energy collective. It's quite active, and you may feel hey, no, still quite present here. All right, let's tap into the tarot here. That was a hectic esoteric. Togo zamdomdal. Aye, they can try. Togo's spicolo. Yeah, I hope it just helped one or two people here collective. There must have been a reason why that reading came out exactly like that. I had no intentions of that. And I'm hearing the spirit almost curse me. It's like, curses to you. Okay, good for you. Good for you. You do you, I do me. Esohlangana khona 5D, nasohlangana kuphi. Where it goes down in the DMs. Hey guys, your spirit team says, guys, have faith. As long as you're doing your things and you're cleansing, you're aligned to your path, you've got nothing to worry about. You've got nothing to fear. Nothing. Hey, Mdomdala. Hey, Batum. Told the queen, we should bakhuluma nawe ke Mdomdala. Koko I'm at work and I'm burning like I'm crazy. The driver sitting opposite me is probably wondering, hey, what kwenzakalani Mdomdala? Your spirit team is speaking to you here. And a new thing about Sebaishilo Gabanda Batala, guys, if you're gonna come to me for a reading, don't use your own accord. Don't think that you need a reading. Wait for your spirit team to tell you that you need a reading from me. Okay? Wait for your spirit team to tell you what you need to come to me. Alright, let's see what's happening to you here now. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Tagoza Tuli Ratula. Four of Pentacles here. I want to just see. Ikuluma is one. This Four of Pentacles. Oh. Oh, you guys are not going to like this. Bathi nibhizi nibambelele lapha emsebenzini. Thokoza to love, thokozani bantu abadala that just came in. Bathi abaningi benu nibhizi lapha nibambelele lapha emsebenzini. Yini le nibambelele? Ake nisitshele. Yini le nibambelele? No, for a very specific group here, not for everybody, especially not for everybody here. Very specific group. Uyazi ukuthi ngikhuluma nanje obahleka. Kuthiwa nibhizi nibambelele lapha emisebenzini ningayifuni, ninganibhadali kahle, ningasajabulanga kade sizama ukuthi sinikhiphe lapha nalena. Kodwa nibambelele ini? I'm hearing awunasinoko da mfanaka. In ubani konje who's the legend? Undate ngimkhohliwe lo waselisedi FM. The legend. Awunasinoko da mfanaka. You are limited there. You are not growing. Hayi mutlatla bawubathi ko job market. Ntate Thuso Beverly Q. Awunasinoko da. Awunasinoko da. So nix. So, it's a difficult conversation to have with the collective. And every time I have a reading and I tell somebody, it's a question of then, Koko, how am I going to maintain my lifestyle? I've got responsibilities. I've got assets that I need to maintain. I've got debit orders. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Wow, we're on 48,000 likes. Guys, let's keep on tapping the screen. Let's target 60. Yeah. Hayi Lerato love, mina phela ngifunda iphephandaba. Alisedi, ifuneka ibe njalo umuntu omdala. Mind you, they want you to all know ukuthi njengoba bathi usuke emsebenzini, it would be fair for me to also say, understand ukuthi la uyakhona, it's for your highest and greatest alignment, but it's also going to require effort from you, for the majority of you. Some of you are going to receive what we call effortless gifts from the universe, where you're going to manifest money easily. Uzihlalele uzilalele nje. Yebo, isolezwe Beverly Q. Yes, ngisolezwe. Yes. So for some of you, you do have that energetic confluence within this energy here that I'm seeing. But for the majority of you, I am seeing here that whatever's coming towards you, lento ifihlile le, lo thule ngayo le that you're working on, because Spirit is also saying you're on the right path. Because some of you wanted to hear that today. Gogo, am I on the right path with what I'm working on? I know you can't see, I know you don't know. So far as, Hills, maybe I'm speaking to you, Hills. Yeah, you're on the right path, Mdomdal. All right, there's something here that you formalize, there's something here that's got structure, there's something here that you continue to work on. You keep exploring here. You change this, you do this, you tweak here, you tweak there, you're listening to your spirit guides. You're not too sure if you're doing things right, you're not too sure if you should be here or there. Spirit is saying you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But lapha emsebenzini laphana le, they're coming for you. So ningamangali ke if you guys suddenly are targeted at work, or you lose employment, or things are a bit dicey at work, it's because of this energy. All right, and especially if there was a period of calm in your workspace and suddenly there's an aspect of tension that's rising again, bubbling under, the target is on your back. So this is spirit giving you heads up, Uguti, be ready. Something like this could happen. Interesting. So for most of you here, understand why you don't want to leave this workplace, because it's almost like in Gezi, you came into here as the Ace of Pentacles. You find yourself with a lot of stability, a Queen of Pentacles. You're showing me houses. Some of you have got kids, family, cars, the normal stuff here that you have to take care of. And some of you have worked really hard. You've really climbed this ladder here, and you're saying to me, hey Coco, how can they even request this? Because I've worked so hard. I've tended to this garden for so long. I've put so much effort, so much time. I've integrated so much of myself into this. I feel like I'm part of the system. For some of you, may even own shares in these companies here. I do see shareholders here. Be it at any level, guys. Company shares to the employees. So in that regard, I'm seeing shareholders in that regard. Blood, sweat, and tears. How dull the queen. Hey, Mdomdala, I don't know how to interpret that one. But I'll come back to it. But right now, Spirit is saying here, you're at a crossroad here, collective. I'm being shown everything that you own, everything that you love. Your beautiful car, your beautiful home, your assets that you love and keep so near and dear, this comfortable life that you've built for yourself, the stability. Hey, and they're asking you to trust in the unseen and in the unknown. Okay. Yeah, no. It's time. No, it's time, collective. Spirit is saying here, for some of you, you've been hearing this message as early as February or March. But March, the message. And you started feeling this energy, March. And you've had time. Yeah, some of you in January, February. You've had time January, February. I see some of you in Ngabo. You're pretending to quit. Or you had the intentions to quit and you didn't quit. And Spirit is saying you were on the right course. You were supposed to share pansi that day. Because I see some of you walking to HR with the intention to give a 24-hour notice. And for whatever reason, I yenzeg. Yeah, Lee said I quit in February. Wow, yes. Yeah, but I will said you unconfirmed. It was supposed to happen in February because everybody's got free will, and everybody's on a different timeline. And I'm glad this ivelile maiganje because he's cutting a reading. When I got to February, there's an ending coming, and because of free will, you may still hold on. Something that should have been gone in February, we are now in July, and judgment is being called here. Judgment is being called here on this particular decision here, collective, and Spirit is literally ushering you down to your life's path now. Now you must align. Now you must be the true Queen of Pentacles, because they want you to know, Guti, in truth, you are only the Queen of Wands. Coco, what does that mean? In truth, you are working and operating from the ego. You are working from energetic confluences that are not aligned to who you truly are, for highest and greatest good, to then, I'm almost hearing, manipulate this money that you're looking for. For most of you, you guys feel wealthy, or you may portray yourself, or people may perceive you as wealthy in society, and you may not concur with that. You may feel, hey, abantu basho ukuthi nginemali, but Coco, we're all in the same boat here. That's the allure. That's the energy that you wear. It's that Queen of Wands energy there. It's almost like you've been faking it till you can make it energy. Tawaza Miss K. But that time of faking it till you make it, now it's time that you make it, because your money is calling out to you here. Your money is calling out to you here. Six of Wands, you're going to celebrate something here in the near future. It's connected to you being in this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's got nothing to do with somebody report. You can't report to anybody here. You are the boss. The rich aunt. Injalo mamqwat. Injalo mntomdala. It's coming, Tsulu. It's definitely coming. But Spirit is saying here, you must be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because your comfort zone here is your workplace. I know. Your comfort zone at this place is your workplace today. And look at Spirit's advice, Nine of Pentacles. Be independent. Be independent. The life that you want seeks you. You want more time to yourself. You don't want to report to people. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to be in spaces and share energies. You want to be alone. You want to be calm. You want to be connected to your spirit team. You want to be yourself and be able to act fully in your spiritual obligations that you have to do for the world. For those that are here, all 62 of you here, wealth is guaranteed in your life. So if you've been wondering, and the Spirit is like, as my voice breaks at the end, but wealth is part of your life's path. You guys are going to be wealthy. Naganjan, this is your life's path. You don't like people. You may find that people don't like you either. You like to be alone. You like to be in your own space. Absolutely, very secretive. You're inquisitive. You like to learn, you know. You may have an affinity here to some vices, because I do see alcohol there, or a wine and some chocolate. So for some of you it's overeating, for some of you it's overindulgence. You do have that Achilles heel. So Spirit wants you to know you do have that Achilles heel, especially when things get tough. Togoza to yo soy. Hey, Lerato love. Oh, Balisa M, I woke up very sad and I cried because of the bed I had, and I needed to hear this. Mdumdala. Togoza ndo. Yeah. Some of you may feel disconnected from your gifts during this period, or you may feel there's a bit of an interference. Like we said earlier, ziabuya. So if you felt that there was a disconnect from you and your energy, yabuya. All right. So definitely you are in this healing period. External circumstances here. Hey guys, you guys need to move. You guys need to move. This is the Six of Swords. You guys need to move. I know you guys don't want to hear this. simuva siyaphi ngoba manje usho ukuthi ifuneka sisuke ema-ofisini or places of work sihlale endumbeni ke simele abantu ke manje ukuthi bafike abantu abangafiki. Hey guys, ngiyadlula lapho. No. Your guides are saying here there's a financial opportunity here that is being almost tailor-made to you, or is in the works for you. Remember, Bashila Guti, for some of you, you'll be receiving what do you call effortless income coming towards you. Togoza to your soil. Absolutely, Batsy. And that's why things are difficult. Things are difficult here because definitely I must work on those words. You guys have overstayed your welcome here. And you feel it because you guys are earth angels as well. So it's not me just saying it, but you guys can also feel it intuitively. Absolutely, Daddy, absolutely. Things are definitely changing here. The Wheel of Fortune has been coming out in all of these readings, and the World card and the Death card. All of these transformative energies here are here towards to nearly see where, but you need to move. And Spirit is saying here, you don't need to make it a public knowledge. You don't need to discuss with your family. You don't need to discuss with your friends. It's not a decision here that needs input from people. You absolutely are heals. Togoza there too. Is it 2CLYC? I can't read that. And look at that. Remember, Niti, you guys were actually being your Queen of Wands. Your hopes and fears are about the stability. You don't know what's going to happen on the other side. You're almost saying to me here, Gogo, I am prepared to drop it all now. I am prepared, Gogo, to just go cold turkey and focus on my path. But there is this real reality here of your responsibilities here being present, because those are the hopes and fears that you're presenting to your spirit team. And manje bathi mangithi kini trust the process, and some trust to process. And some trust to process. Togoza Melissa, bantu. And some trust to process. Senzwile. Or you may feel it's rather strenuous to trust to process. It's rather demanding of trust or process. What's the overall outcome here? I feel unishiye pendini utata forever. Hey. Ish, guys. The Spirit wants you to know something, to try and, not even to try, to almost illuminate a perpetual pitfall that is placed in front of earth angels all the time. And that is time. And time is an illusion. What we have here on earth is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. It's a man-made concept. Uthini gogo? You'll save yourself a lot of heartache if you eliminate time out of the equation. For those who heard me, they heard me. Greetings, love, love. Injalo ke bantu abadala. I do see here, however, your overall energy for this week, at least, is further taking inventory, further taking stock, further making changes into your life, looking at the opportunities that work for you, look at the opportunities that aren't working for you. I'm seeing some of you, you may still be struggling with some vices this week, but I do see the situation improving, especially the wine. I'm seeing a huge wine addiction here. Hey, wine in Bambing, I'm washing, guys. You can't banjo wine, I'm washing, blind. So I'm speaking to you when I wine. Oh, told the queen, waveske wayihleka. Especially waveske wayihleka. Ngiyabona lana mos ukuthi hayi no. Ayisali glass off, ayisali. Oh, the heels, it gives you headaches. No, you guys are going to be taking a lot of stock and a lot of inventory. There is going to be a small loss that you're going to take this week. Yeah, so make room for that. Could be financial. I'm seeing could be a car breaking down. It could be a flat tire. It could be something, and it could also be related to work. Togoza to Noma. Buhle bezulu. Siyadlula lapho. Ngoba mhlambe iyona amarula le njengoba seyimhlobo. Ngoba le wine iphi laphana ku9 of Pentacles ibibovu. Seyimhlobo. Ukhona esibalweni nabe amarula bakhona esibalweni. Nayo wine red wine and your white wine and your amarula zikhona la. Hey, Natasha, kuhle mntu omdala. No, it's part of the healthy choices that you'll be making. And under the topic of healthy choices, Spirit is saying here, from time to time you feel these bouts that you need to make healthier choices, and I guess in this cut you may feel but it's maybe in vain because you may have a certain time construct attached to it. If you do this, you're going to get this, or if you stop that, this is going to happen. Do it for yourself. You're not doing it for anything, you're doing it for yourself. I don't know who needed to hear that. Alright, so there is definitely somebody from your past, in closing, that's still stalking you. And all they said about this past person today was that they're going to contact you within the next 24 to 48 hours. That's all they said. Continue with your cord-cutting ceremonies, your cleansings, and being in alignment. And then last but not least, this energy here that came to attack you has been defeated. All right. So without any further ado, collective, I'm going to now move on to another segment. Let me see what Spirit wants me to do here for the collective. I'm seeing love letters. You guys want to know about the new person.